Hello everyone, what is up? Nubby here, and today we are going to be doing a reaction video. We're going to be reacting to Cosplay Craft's video on her experience of AFK Journey and why it's a bad experience. It's not really a live reaction as I have already watched the whole video, but I disagree with some of her opinions. So yeah, I'm just gonna react to it and give my own opinions on her opinions. But anyways, before we begin, I would also like to say that please do not spread any hate to her video or mine, because at the end of the day, what she says are her opinions and what I say in my videos are my opinions. Anyways, let's get into the video.
Those are basically my thoughts going into this game. That, and the art style from the ads. As a Genshin player, that's all I have storage for.
And this is the first point I want y'all to understand, is that she is a Genshin player. I'm not trying to make fun of a Genshin player, that's another video, but what this tells me is that she only plays Genshin as her other gacha game. She has never played other games before, and Genshin is the only game that she has ever played in the gacha genre. So yeah.
I was excited about the potential for this game, so I went into the App Store, coughed up about 1 GB of storage, and was disappointed. This game is a gacha?
This game is a gacha.
Essentially, you run around and get to battle things, but like without playing the game.
So this is what I seen a similar argument made when Honkai Star Rail just released. It's the autoplay. A lot of Genshin players, well, a handful of them did not like the turn-based combat and did not like the auto gameplay aspect in Honkai Star Rail. And I feel this is the same thing again, because she just doesn't like the TFT style gameplay, the auto chat style gameplay of AFK Journey, and that is perfectly fine. It is the same thing with Honkai Star Rail, where some people just don't like, turn-based combat, and some people just don't like TFTs. So it is fine. That is her opinion, but I feel like this is the only valid opinion. I wouldn't say valid, but this is like the most valid opinion in her whole video. And I feel like if you already don't like the core gameplay, you probably won't like anything else about the game. So anyways, let's move on.
I'm aware this is the point of the game, AFK Journey. So what was lacking in gameplay I hope would be made up in story. However, the crisp and stunning visuals I saw in the trailers and character demos did not translate into the game. Maybe that was Genshin eating up all of my processing power, but like...
I would like to say that I feel like that is like a thing with Hoyo polish. I don't know if that's the exact term, but me coming from Genshin and Honkai Star Rail, I would agree that the Hoyoverse games feel a lot more polished compared to AFK Journey. They have better cutscenes, their voice acting is better when compared to AFK Journey. But I still feel, I don't want to go and say, oh, there are different companies. I feel this is an area that AFK Journey can improve on, but it's not really a deal breaker for me, because at the end of the day, if you enjoy the core gameplay and the story is okay, you're gonna be fine. But she clearly already doesn't enjoy the core gameplay, which is why I feel she's nitpicking on the story and on the graphics and everything else. It's like a person saying they don't want to watch JoJo because they don't like the graphics.
Like the art it's fine. It's not like amazing or anything. That's all well and good, but the game places such emphasis on characters and their ranks and the combat that it just felt like a glorified interactive novel. And honestly, I didn't even get far enough into the story before my phone ran out of storage.
And that's another thing, I don't know how early into the game she is, because there are certain game modes and certain like bosses that you have to be at a certain level for. So again, I don't know how far into the game she is, so I can't really comment on that. But yeah.
AFK Journey follows the amnesia trope, which immediately annoyed me, because it would have been so easy to explain the character in a cutscene, and Traveler from Genshin Impact already does that.
Meh.
Perhaps it's an unfair comparison.
It is a very unfair comparison, but I cannot blame you because you only ever played Genshin as your other gacha game. So I can't blame you. That's the only thing you can compare it to.
Totally different games, but the marketing has seemed to target Genshin players, so I can't help but to compare. The games have a
The
similar
marketing isn't only targeting Genshin players, they're targeting other players of other games as well. It's not just Genshin players.
visual appeal, but dude, the whole time I was just thinking how it's a knockoff Genshin.
And there we go. A knockoff Genshin, and there we go. Oh, AFK Journey could never. Oh, and there we go. All right. But again, jokes aside, I can't blame her for having this take because that's the only other game she ever played. At least that's what I'm assuming because in at the start of the video she says Genshin is the only other game that she has the space for. So yeah, you can't really blame her to comparing a gacha game to the only other gacha game that she has ever played. So as bad as this take is, I understand why she feels this way.
Which is not fair for me to assume.
It is
but
not fair.
They have the annoying side companion, the fanciest witch.
Hard disagree. Chipi is life. If you disagree, there's something wrong with you. I'm sorry. Chipi is life.
Companion, the fan service witch, before you unlock gambling. Gambling? Yeah. The art carries it mostly. I like the visual book style of it, but for a game that plays basically like Gacha Club, it just gives the impression of a
Again, she just doesn't like the core gameplay. You can't argue that.
Mobile game, because that's kind of what it is. This sucks because the concept has so much potential, but is ultimately not worth the hype. It's one of those games that you play for 2 weeks before dropping, and at the end of the day, I don't have a problem with the story or the characters. But it seems like the kind of game I could find on Scratch. It's underwhelming. Which is sad because the art is so nice, and the story's interesting, but it's a mobile game, and in my opinion, that is what makes it doomed from the beginning. If it was a game you could run on the background on your Mac or PC.
Okay, so this is, if I recall, this is like the last major hot take from her, is that you can't play it on the PC. But what I feel, what she wants to say is that you can't play it on the Mac. Because if you go to their official website, you can actually download it for Windows. But unfortunately, I did some digging on the Googles. Unfortunately, you can't download it on your MacBook. So I feel she's using a MacBook, and that's why she can't play it on PC. So that's unfortunate for her. I don't know why the game isn't available on Mac. But yeah, if you're on MacBook, you just can't play it on I guess your laptop or something. But if you're on just like a regular Windows or regular PC, yeah, then you can. So this is like a hit or miss thing. She probably has like a worse experience playing it on mobile because I only ever played AFK Journey on the PC. I dislike playing games on mobile. I feel like the screen is too small. So maybe that's why she didn't enjoy the game. But yeah, this is just like another thing I kind of disagree with. Kind of. It's not really a disagreement. It's just that it's not the whole picture. She's just saying you can't play it on PC. But this clearly proves that you can play it on PC. You just can't play it on MacBook, which is a little stupid. I agree.
Story, because there is a gap in the market for these types of games for Macs. You can't get Genshin or Honkai on Mac, so if AFK Journey is
I did not realize that. If that is the case, then wow, MacBook sucks. All right. Anyways, that's basically most of the video. But yeah, this is my first reaction video. And yeah, comment down below how much you liked it. Or don't. It's okay. I can take the criticism. Anyways, if you're interested in checking out more from Cosmic Crafts, go check her out. And yeah, much love. And Cosmic Crafts, if you're watching this, much love. Great video. And yeah, I hope I didn't offend you. Anyways, bye.